Hello everyone, my name is Kira and today we will all be going broke because the 6.0 banners have been announced and they are quite good. But fear not, as I will do my best to navigate through the characters and provide the best pulls for the least amount of Remo gems between these characters. So sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. The banners are as follows. For phase 1, we will be getting Llama and Nahida for the main banner, and a Sumero Chronicled wish consisting of Daya, Tainari, Alhaitham, Scaramouche, Nilo, and Sino, with the second phase being Flynn's and a Yelan rerun. There is a lot of characters, but today I will help you decide who you should wish for. So let's begin already, I don't have all day. Starting off very strongly with Llama, the new Dendro Catalyst who is meant to buff blooms through her entire kit. I already did make a video explaining her kit in detail, so please check it out. But if you want the short version, she turns blooms into a new reaction called Lunar Bloom, allows blooms to crit, she buffs blooms like crazy in general, reduces hydro and dendro resistance, and on top of that she does a good amount of damage on her own. A lot of her teams do a lot of damage, like her Hyper Bloom teams and her obviously Bloom teams with Nilo. So to put it in very simple wordings, she is really good. Really good. She is most likely going to be the new meta-defining support along with Inefa for a good amount of time. I would absolutely recommend getting her and she's one of the best characters in this patch. Before continuing on with the video, I want to remind you guys that only 2.5% of my viewers are subscribed. I am a small content creator and appreciate all support, so please subscribe if this video is helpful so far or entertaining. Moving on swiftly to Nahida, she is a unique one to break down. As the Dendro Archon, she was the best Dendro character for a long time. She did a lot of off-field Dendro damage and buffed EM and had on-field potential. But sadly that just doesn't cut it in today's meta, and supports do a lot more than that now. Llama herself does things that only AC2 Nahida does, meaning she is thrice as cheap but twice as effective. That said, any double Dendro team would still have her as the best option besides Llama, so she might be good if you wanna run Nilo Bloom with Llama, which she will be one of the best teams. But if you have neither, then your best option would be getting Llama first, and then Nilo, and then you get Nahida. Continuing on with the Chronicled Wish, it has many characters at once, so I'll try to be brief. Starting with Daya, she does off-field pyro and has a bit of sustain. That's it. I'm just gonna make it short, she's not that good meta-wise, I'm sorry. Better off-field pyro options exist, and better sustain options exist. Her only value is the fact she can apply pyro from her skill, but that's usually not a big deal, along with it being slower than other characters. So you're likely better off getting her from the anniversary rewards, or losing your 50-50 to her. The fact that she is a standard unit automatically makes her near worthless. I am so sorry to Daya mains and lovers. Moving on to the 4 DPS units present, Alhaitham, Sino, Tainari, and Scaramouche. They are okay, but there's a reason I grouped them all into one section. The truth is, they aren't meta anymore and have been outclassed by newer units with better vertical investment options, which means they last long. They are only worth it if you like them, otherwise you might want to direct your attention elsewhere. As for Nilo, she actually got a massive buff this patch. She enables a special type of bloom just like Llama, and it explodes instantly. For now, I'm not sure how their blooms will interact, but in the stream it was shown they are intended to be used together. So it is most likely that she will be one of Llama's best partners in making a good bloom team. Ever since Fontaine, her pull value has been iffy, but my girl is finally back. Nilo will most likely rise back to the meta again with the help of Llama, so overall she's probably the best in the Chronicled Wish. Starting with phase 2, we have the GOAT, wrong GOAT, Flynn's. He is basically Sino but Giga Chad. Polearm, combo based damage, elemental infusion, focused on elemental reactions, but he actually does damage. I'm sorry Sino mains, but if my GOAT Alhaitham is going down, so is every other Sumero DPS. Anyway, Flynn's utilizes the Lunar Charge reaction which already exists through Inefa. In truth, Flynn's damage is very weak without Inefa. Seriously, the sheeted damage makes me want to cry. But if you have Inefa and the funds to get Flynn's, which could be possible, then you'd have a good long-lasting Electro DPS that can clear content. Overall, he's just like any other DPS, a luxury pull. Nothing game-breaking, but good enough that if you want him, he is actually quite good. And for our last character, Yelan, she is very interesting, because she applies off-field hydro, does good damage on her own, and has even a small buff to the on-field at 25% damage. She's actually quite a good character on paper even nowadays. The problem is that she is not demanded in any top teams right now. Hu Tao can use her, but she got power crept long ago. Arlecchino doesn't use her in any of her best teams really. Skirk and Flynn himself can use Elan as an option, but it's generally not their best team and you're better off with other units. Overall, she's good if you lack options and want like a versatile character that fits into a lot of teams, but generally speaking, she won't benefit you too much on her own. Now that I reviewed all the characters, here's my honest reviewing on their pulls. The best one is very easily Llama. She is one of the best units in the game and can only get stronger, which is something I mentioned in my previous video by the way. The second best is probably a tie between Nilo and Flynn. They are both good and might stay relevant for some time, making them worthwhile in my eyes. Yelan follows closely in third, with her being good but not revolutionary for accounts like she used to be. I'm sorry. Nahida and Co are okay, but I don't think they are good enough as of now, and are not the priorities meta-wise unless you like them. With this ranking out of the way, what have you decided? Will you pull Llama or someone else? Will you skip the patch entirely? Let me know down in the comment. If this video was entertaining or informative, then please like and subscribe. I'm a small content creator and I appreciate all support. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and bye.